Hi, I'm Community Lead Officer Lassak. I'm going to give you some updated crime trend stats for the city of Torrance. We've been seeing trends where transnational crime groups are following home business owners or identifying wealthy neighborhoods, conducting surveillance. When the homeowners are coming and leaving, they're doing it in vehicles and leaving surveillance cameras in bushes. They'll typically commit the burglaries during daytime hours when nobody's home, and they are targeting large amounts of cash and designer items. We recommend good camera systems in your houses, hardwiring those cameras in so that way your footage is saved. Some of the tactics that we've seen them employing include Wi-Fi jammers. We recommend lots of lighting, lock and close all doors, including keeping your garages closed at night, as well as your vehicles locked even inside your garages. We regularly conduct crime suppression operations to specifically target a lot of the growing residential burglaries. We have a real-time response center, which is able to remotely launch drones, get overhead active calls before an officer even arrives. That way we can get an offender in custody and prevent further burglaries from happening. We also are attending neighborhood watch meetings regularly where we're educating all the citizens, all the crime trends that we've been seeing and ways they can prevent themselves from being victims as well as their neighbors. We've seen an increase in bank jugging, another surveillance technique crime groups are using where they're following people into the banks or around the banks, seeing them withdraw large amounts of cash, and when they come out of the bank, they're following them and attempting to steal that. We recommend if you're going to withdraw large amounts of cash that you go home straight away. We've seen people go out shopping and their windows are smashed and the car ransacked. Distraction thefts we've also been seeing. They're typically very quick, so they'll drive up next to a victim, maybe ask for some directions. They become very friendly, start thanking the victim, and maybe offer a hug, at which point when they do that, they're doing some sort of sleight of hand maneuver and they're removing jewelry on the victim. They're typically targeting elderly people, so you can obviously provide directions or anything like that within a reasonable distance, and if they offer you some sort of item in return, just politely decline it. And if you think that you're being targeted in some way, you're always welcome to use 911 or the non-emergency line for the police department. Catalytic converter thefts, typical time is around 2 a.m. to about 5 a.m. They are removing the catalytic converters, sometimes in less than 30 seconds. They are targeting hybrid models. We encourage residents to look for etching events in order to get their VIN numbers etched into the catalytic converter itself. That way, if a suspect is arrested or pulled over and we recover a catalytic converter, we know how to tie the catalytic converter theft to that specific vehicle. They sell aftermarket cages or covers, which make it a lot more difficult for them to steal these converters. Yeah, we always encourage people to call us. We have a non-emergency line for a reason. We have trained officers and call takers up in our dispatch center. So see something, say something. We got to look out for each other and ourselves, and it's a great way to do that.